Next weekend, St. Isaac's will launch our 2018 Archbishop's Annual Appeal. With the support of this appeal, pastoral, educational, and charitable ministries are provided to parishes, families, and communities throughout the Archdiocese. The Archbishop's Annual Appeal is the most effective way we support the mission of the Archdiocese and strengthen our own parish family. The ministries supported by this appeal directly impact what we do here at St. Isaac's. We also rely on the parish share rebates, which provides tuition assistance to St. Isaac families who have children attending qualifying Catholic schools.
The theme for this year is Together in Mission. And that expresses the fact that the Lord has called all of us to holiness, whether we are priests, religious, lay people, married people, single people, young people. We are together in this mission to grow in holiness and to spread the gospel. And it doesn't work if just a few of us do it. We have to do it together. Every one of us is meant to be a missionary, to proclaim the gospel by how we live, how we speak, how we treat other people, and how we embrace our faith. Our love for Jesus has to shine forth in our actions. We are together in mission, and our programs of service reflect this, and I wanted the annual appeal to reflect it also.
An overview of Highlight would be that in the beginning of the week when participants arrive, they spend a lot of time learning and growing in their skills, and we try to provide them with everything they need to complete the week successfully. And the participants are learning the skills that they need, and then they are given a task, and they have to implement that task using the skills that we have given them.
One of the unique features about Highlight is its ability to rely on young people and their own capacity and ability to be leaders. So what I hope they take away from here is that the leadership that they've experienced, that they take that back to their parishes and to their schools.
So through the Highlight program, youth are trained to be a witness to their faith if they're going to be a doctor, if they're going to be a lawyer, if they're going to be a spokesperson on a radio show. With the skills that we have taught them, public speaking, time management, things that are important no matter who you are, and then we also incorporate faith.
Highlight is also so much fun for the young people. They spend this week building a community, and while the program is intense and has a lot of responsibilities and learning, they also grow, they have fun.
I think we as humans really have a hard time accepting failure, and we don't like to fail or show our weaknesses. Highlight creates a supportive environment where it's okay to do that, where we are challenged and constantly evaluated.
So when somebody is considering being part of the annual appeal, and that passion comes from a desire to see young people demonstrate their own leadership, it's a really great, incredible opportunity for them to say, you know what, I trust the young church. I believe in them, and I'm going to support them with my resources, with who I am, and my commitment to them, because I believe that they want to be committed back to the church.
Camp Glow is a program for the Archdiocese of Baltimore sponsors a week-long residential camp for adults with disabilities. We will have Bible stories each day. We'll gather and we will read a Bible story, talk about it, and then we act them out. We do nature walks, we do arts and crafts, we have swimming.
I love the people. We have walks sometimes or masses, and we try to have a good times. If there's rough times, we talk about them. Like they say, once you smile, people smile back.
It is indeed a blessing for those who attend and for those who come to visit. You always leave feeling uplifted, and you take away more than you give. God truly is here. And I think that's how we all feel when we are at camp.
As I travel around the Archdiocese, one of my great joys is visiting our Catholic schools. You see tremendous formation going on there. Young people being formed to be great leaders, the church and in society. They're being formed academically, of course, but they're also being formed spiritually and socially so that they can contribute to building up the fabric of church and society. Now, our Catholic schools could not run without the sacrifices of so many people. Chief among them are principals and presidents, our great academic leaders, our teachers who do such a wonderful job, and of course our parents and our wonderful students. There's also an army of volunteers who make our schools work. They're there at all times of the day providing services. They volunteer for our boards. They provide expertise that enable our school communities to be strong in a challenging environment. So I just want to thank everybody involved in this wonderful enterprise we call Catholic education, but in a very special way, our volunteers.
We started supporting the Archbishop's annual appeal when I was on the committee, and it was something to benefit the underprivileged. And I knew that most of the money was going into the city, which is where it was needed. But the good part is that there was a contribution. Some of the money comes back to St. John's in Westminster.
We are a community and we have lots of gatherings. Although each pastor is different as to how they do things, we do get together. We are a community. The school building itself is not used just for the school. It's used by just about everybody.
The school's always been in my heart. We try to give what we can to the school to support those kids and raise some endowments here at St. John's. The community has stayed, even though we've grown big, the community has stayed together, and that's one of the things that I feel is unique about this church. We feel good about when we make an investment in the Archdiocese, and I hope you do as well.
We support the Archbishop's annual appeal because the appeal itself supports so many wonderful programs across the Archdiocese, and they're all priorities for us.
It was also broader than that, so it starts at home. I know a lot of the money stays with the parishes and with the schools, and Catholic education has been so important to us and our family, but it gets you beyond your own world a little bit.
Catholic education's been central to our lives personally, and I think we want to be a part of supporting Catholic schools so that they're sustainable into the future for our grandchildren and future generations of children.
I just think the Archbishop's annual appeal is such a special opportunity to reach outside of yourself and feel and contribute to the impact of a bigger community.
It is my joy and privilege to serve as Archbishop of Baltimore. I truly love this local church, and I am so grateful to all of you who have been generous to the Archbishop's annual appeal in the past. And I am prayerfully grateful and confident that you will consider a wonderful, generous gift for this year of 2018. God bless you for all that you do. Keep me in your prayers, and know that all of you are constantly, every day, in my prayers as well.